was put the motion on the table, which meant that we were looking to approve this project at one time. Then we came up with changes that we discussed. I talked about the mix of units, whether we had enough for professionals and older people to be in this building as well as students, if students choose to do it. But I think overall, the message that I want to say is we're looking to find a way to get this agreement done. But we're not being, to be fair to Mr. Morrison and to the developer, I'm not sure we were terribly clear at times about what we were telling them to negotiate. And it's a very awkward way to negotiate when we're not. I think Mr. Morrison said he'd like to understand what, and I think he could embrace, that statement of his could embrace what we were doing. If the amendment isn't what we want, then we should be specific as to what we want to say and what we want to amend. And if that means tabling it and putting it aside so that we can get those things straightened out. If, for example, the mix to 66 and the mix isn't it, and if, I think, to be fair to the developer, he's responding to a very difficult comment about we don't like the architecture, but what do we like? Acoustics have some kind of comments about what we could look for in the articulation of the front of the building. We weren't very clear ourselves. We said, just go back. So as a negotiator, I spent my life doing it. If I had those instructions, I wouldn't know what to do with them. I simply, some of them, other than the access egress, which was pretty darn clear, the other points were fogged, were not clear. So if we're going to do it, we better find a way to articulate exactly what we're sending. And if necessary, maybe we'll take a committee of people to go back and tell the developer what we're looking for. That's it. But I also want to tell the developer, we like the idea of the project in that place. And we don't get this kind of opportunity often. So we're trying to find a way to fit it with our town. And I think I understand totally what Councillor Donovan just said, but I think she too said very clearly, we're looking to approve this development in a way that we can justify it for our town. And I think it's very, very important for us to properly articulate what we're doing. And if that takes some time, we better find it tonight or whenever we can do it.